It's a video.
It is a video.
Greetings, followers and newcomers. So, this is what happened to me today. Besides driving for Uber, I also drive for a medical transport company, which means that I pick people up from their homes who are unable to drive to their doctors and physical therapy appointments, and then I take them to their appointments. And then I usually wait for them and then pick them up and take them back home again. Well, I had a job for today and a job for tomorrow. And the names of the people were very similar to one another. And they both started with the letter Z, their first names did. And like a dummy, I drove to the wrong patient's house. And so the patient's house that I drove to was in Lawrenceville, Georgia, which is about 20 minutes, 15 minutes north to northeast from my house in Norcross, which is on the east side of Atlanta. The house I was supposed to be going to for the patient is in Rex, Georgia, which is south of Atlanta and approximately an hour's drive from my house, depending upon traffic. So I arrived at the wrong patient's house at the right time, realized my error, contacted the office, let them know what was going on. She told me she would contact me, which she did. She told me to go on down to the correct patient's house and pick them up. And then I got texts from that point listing a new location to take them to, because it was going to put their them arriving at their appointment time after 5 o'clock. So the appointment got changed to a different doctor's office for after 5 o'clock. So I drove all the way down to Rex, Georgia. I get to the patient's house. She doesn't know anything about this. Nobody has called her and talked to her. And she still thinks that her appointment is supposed to be at 3:45. And it is now 4:30. And she doesn't speak English. And her daughter is translating. And so I told the daughter, I said, okay, someone should have called her, but they didn't. Let me call my office. I called my office. I told them what happened. He said, let me call the person that they talked to. I can't remember who they are, but anyways, doesn't matter. And so then he called me back, and or did he call me back? No, he did call me back. He said that I'm supposed to take her on to the new appointment. But then he said, but she's not going for it? And I said, nope, she's not going for it. She keeps talking about the 3:45 appointment. She won't let it go. And so then I waited about 5 more minutes. He said he'll call me back. Except instead I got a text that said that the appointment had been canceled, that this was being marked as a missed appointment, and that unfortunately they would not be paying me for my driving that I did to get there. So I do 100% accept that this is my fault, because I went to the wrong place, which put me an additional 15-20 minutes out of the way in the wrong direction, and I didn't make it to her house until it said it was going to take about an hour, and it took about an hour and 10 minutes, I think, ultimately. And I realized I totally 100% accept that it's my fault that this happened, but I'm kind of annoyed that they told me to go on to her house and pick her up, and then they changed the appointment, but nobody told her about it. So then when I got there, it was a big crap out, and then they say they're not going to pay me for driving to her house to get her. I'm kind of annoyed by that. That's like gas money that money I don't have to be spending on that, even though the whole thing really was my fault. Stone Mountain is so clear today, I wish you could see it. So anyways, that's me bitching about that. So annoyed. That was going to be like, supposed to be like $40-something at the minimum. Possibly even more. Peace out! Another gripe is that this travel back, it is 4:51, which means that I'm going to be driving back home in Atlanta rush hour traffic. Yay! Which means I'll burn additional gas and it'll take me longer. Yay! So annoying. So annoying. So you totally missed it. I hit a ball, but the phone fell on the floor. It fell out of the mount onto the floor. While I had to pass diesel trucks, etc. So anyways, I'm going to let you see what traffic looks like in good old Atlanta. Not even 5 o'clock yet. So, I'm about to go pick Geena up. I'm almost home now, and I'm going to take her to Walmart, which is like one of her favorite places to go in the whole universe, and to pick up prescriptions, and cat litter, and cat food, and things of that nature. And we're going to invite you to join us. Won't that be awesome? So we're at the Walmart now. Geena went in to get her stuff. And let's see, she's probably been in there about 15 minutes. It is now 6:22. So she's probably been in there since around just after 6 o'clock. So she's only picking up like 5 things. So we'll see how long it takes her. Because Geena loves the Walmart. She could live in there. She could just ride her scooter around all day. She loves it. That's how much she loves it. All day. Beat goes on and on and on and on and come on to me, yeah.
Two more words to say. Obama.
Mediodía con Conjunto Río Verde, los amigos del rancho, Banda 2000 y la atractiva de Tierra Caliente. Más de 10 agrupaciones en vivo, completamente gratis. La Raza Fest 2000.
So damn, baby, you made it out of there in record time. It was only about half an hour.
Well, actually, that would have been faster, but I had to wait behind a lot of freaking people of different parts of the store. You will finish their shit and get out of the way. Otherwise, that would have been faster. No, if I have a list that has everything, because I've tried to make the list in order of where I come to in the store, and I haven't forgotten stuff to go back around, I go through pretty quickly, baby. That whole 3 hours thing is kind of a myth. You kind of like try to believe.
That's not true, baby. I have clocked you many a times when you were gone for like over 3 hours to Walmart for just no reason. I don't know why you're in denial about that.
Be more flattened out, more folded up and weird.
Don't you just get over it? Would you just put the stuff in the back of the car? Good God, why are you rearranging the furniture? Why do you want to add work? I don't understand. Why would you add work?
Huh?
Why would you add work to something that's worky enough already? How much was that cat food?
What, the cat food?
Yes.
It was $12.70. It was $5 more than the bag that was barely like less than half the size.
$12.
How much you pay for the little bags you've been getting?
The little tiny one's $1. It's a pound. So 10 of those would be $10.
Less than $1 a pound.
What? How much is that pound bag weigh? I thought it was a 10-pound bag. So Gina's back.
Did that close properly?
I guess not.
It did not?
I don't know.
You think you have a thing on your dash, but it tells you if it's
Oh.
not closed properly.
Okay, go ahead. So anyways, Gina's back. In record time, she's only gone for half an hour. And she's putting the boogie away. And then she'll be hobbling into the car. You'll get to watch her pull her gimpy leg up in the car again. Here she comes. Standing up. Hobbling, 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 hobbling.